You see, a psychic is a person who can see or hear things that no one else can hear or see, foretells the future, channels aliens, or is an alien herself. A psycho can do all of these things too, but she is crazy enough to tell this to her psychologist. Psychics talk on TV. Psychos talk to the TV. Psychics write books, and if they are a failure, no one knows because no one read the books. If they're successful, they get rich and famous. Psychos write suicide notes. If they are a failure at killing themselves, everybody gets to know, and they get to be sent to the loony bin. If they are successful, they're dead. Either way, they fucked. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I used a bad word, and I was warned not to use the word psycho. But you know, it's no wonder that I'm confused, because growing up, I was actually encouraged to see dead people. After all, that's how us gypsies make our living. In fact, I got into trouble as a child because I refused to share with my invisible friend. I really, truly did not like her. She took up way too much headspace. But parenting is different here in North America. Children who exhibit challenging behavior or have defiant disorder are sent to Dr. Phil. Where I come from, we send them straight to Dr. Kevorkian. Why are you laughing? Dr. Kevorkian actually has a medical degree. And it's filled with a PH, by the way. So yeah, having depression is very depressing. I wanted to have something more fun like schizophrenia, but apparently I am not important enough to be followed by the CIA. I did think that I had a stalker once because I was getting threatening phone calls and letters all the time, at work, at home, everywhere. But then it turned out it was simply a collection agency. I do like post-traumatic stress disorder though, because I do not have to go to see horror movies. I just watch flashbacks of my terrible childhood, free of charge, anywhere, anytime. And as an added benefit, I also get anxiety attacks, which is a great way to keep the heartbeat up at max without having to exercise. Lately, however, I am not getting the flashbacks. Either or, I forgot. Something happened. Oh yes, I know what happened. These people are talking to me, trying to decide if I should tell a dirty joke, and it's really confusing me. So yeah, I'm not getting the flashbacks, which is very upsetting because I'm going to put on weight, but either my medication is kicking in or the collection agency cut my cable. I do try to pay my bills, I really do, but it's terribly hard to make a living as a depressed fortune teller. No one wants to hear the future the way I tell it. Even though I tell the truth. Really, what does it matter if you are going to win the lottery or if you win the love of your life? At the end, you can exercise all you want and you can eat crap all your life. If you survive everything that comes to you, from terrorist attacks to mad cow disease and bird flu and alien invasion, At the end, you're going to get old, you're going to get wrinkles, and you are going to die. We're all going to die. Needless to say, I'm not getting a lot of repeat customers. I tried to kill myself when my fiancé left me 2 weeks before our wedding. Naturally, I was distressed over the cancelled wedding, and I decided that if I cannot have a nice wedding, I might as well have a nice funeral. After all, they are actually more alike than they are different. They both take place in a church or a hall, involve flowers, and they're both wonderful opportunities to be the center of attraction. But anyways, weddings, after the funeral, there is a wake. After the wedding, there's a rude awakening. Weddings can be very depressing if they are someone else's. Funerals are very depressing if they are your own. So I decided after all that I'm not going to kill myself. No. Then I realized the truth to the old saying that suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. After all, I can have another wedding, but funerals, those things last a lifetime. So people ask me all the time, Gina, are you really psychic? Can you cast spells? Can you put curses on people? And I tell them, of course not. Who are you kidding? It is just a very strange coincidence that all the men who piss me off, and believe me, there are many, end up with persistent car troubles, job loss, and erectile difficulties. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Gina Randall, the Psychic Character.
My wife agrees. We don't need that. Oh, man. So this is going well. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, 2 more comics, ladies and gentlemen, and then we'll be at the halfway point of the show. And then, no, I'm kidding. And some people, that's a long show. How many people are going through this program? Oh, man. But this is a lot of fun. Your next guest, ladies and gentlemen, this fella coming up. Phil, are you okay? You all right? We're buddies, right? I don't have to open up the Vancouver Sun tomorrow. It's just like, you know, guy who looks like a creepy cross between Jesus Christ and Keanu Reeves doesn't do well. Is that what's going to happen? No? All right. Okay. After the show, we're going to make out. What? That was awkward. All right. Thank you. That was for that one person right there. The rest of you, this is creepy. But if I can make only one person laugh tonight, that's not good at all. That's a terrible run. But as I was going to say, ladies and gentlemen, your next guest this evening, this fella is the reason why we're all here tonight. This man is actually the Comedy Courage founder, and not only is he the founder of Comedy Courage, but he is also one of the students in the program, and I'm glad that he's here, and it is an honor to have him on stage performing for you tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage the very funny Mr. Darcy James!
Wow, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Darcy James. So, what do you think of our 4th generation courageous comics so far? Are they fabulous? Yeah. Wow, I'm really excited to be here. I'm not even on medications, and I can tell you're a good audience. I've just been recently diagnosed, and I have PPOD. Oh, yeah. I have it. Permanent pissed off disorder. Oh, yeah. And you know, it all started when I was 12 and realized, holy smoly, there's something wrong with this picture. I'm being raised in Surrey, in a Jehovah's Witness assembly hall, and I'm gay. Talk about working with disabilities. Oh. Hey, you want to hear something really creepy about those Jehovah's Witness assembly halls in Surrey? That's where they assemble them.